Hello, my lovely friends. Once again, we are meeting. Pragya Saxena this side. And today, why are we here? We are here to undergo the banking and financial awareness classes of ours. Why? For the upcoming exam, which has been provided by Indian Bank for the post of LBO. What is LBO? LBO is Local Bank Officer. So, friends, our Knowledgist stream, we are offering you a complete course regarding this Local Bank Officer exam, that is the upcoming exam. Okay. So, in this course, dear, we will be providing you with the live classes. Recordings will also be there, which means the recorded classes will also be there just in case as a backup plan for you if you would have missed any of the classes. Along with it, we will be providing you a complete set of mock tests for your better performance and revision at the same time. So, in order to attain success and get the complete information regarding this new batch and the complete course, just a more thing you have to do, you are supposed to check the description box of ours. There the link will be provided to you, and through that link you can be joining and getting every information regarding this course of ours. Okay, so now digging into our session, here we will be covering the banking and financial portion of ours, as I have told you earlier, in the form of multiple choice questions. Okay, so now let us see what is our first question asking today. Our first question, it is asking, which institution was penalized by the RBI for non-compliance with directions on loans and advances, statutory and other restrictions in the month of April 2024? Now, this question is simply asking the name of the institution, okay? And what is the name of that institution which was being penalized by the one and only, which can't ever be under rest, that is RBI. Why? What was the reason, friends? Because of the non-compliance of that institutions with the directions which were being provided on the loans and advances, which is the statutory and other restrictions containing Regulation Act by RBI. We are talking about the month of April 2024 here. Okay. So we are being provided by four options. First is saying whether it is HDFC Bank, B saying whether it is Axis Bank, IDFC First Bank, or it is ICICI Bank. So now I would be waiting for everyone else to reply. Just looking forward for your replies. One has replied, great. A third is saying the correct option to be option C, that is IDFC First Bank. Is there anyone else who is having any idea, any sort of idea regarding the correct option? Vikram Yadav is also with option C. Okay. So much confidence with this IDFC First Bank. Okay. So now here the time. Let us go through the correct option. Yes, friends, it is option C. That is IDFC First Bank. Now, see, IDFC First Bank, what was the main thing? It was being fined with rupees 1 crore by RBI because it has been failed to comply with the central bank's directives on the loans and advances, which are the statutory and other restrictions policy 1. What does it showcases? It highlights the importance of adhering to regulatory standards. That's why these standards are being summoned by RBI, because these are compulsory for every bank, every institution, every organization to be following. Clear? Now, here comes another question. I would like to ask one more thing. Who is the current CEO of IDFC First Bank? I would be repeating. CEO of IDFC First Bank. Anyone is having any idea? I would be waiting for 5 seconds, dear. If anyone is willing to answer. Okay. No one, how can? Okay, so how come it be possible? I would be waiting, no issues. Okay, so two of my friends have answered. First one's answer, that is Akash is saying Vidyanathan, Atharv is saying Radha Krishnan. So my dear friend, the correct answer is Mr. V. Vidyanathan. And where are the headquarters of IDFC First Bank? Headquarters of IDFC First Bank. Anyone? Anyone is knowing it? It is basically, friends, headquartered in Mumbai. Clear it is? Now, I think this particular question is quite clear with everyone. Next question is talking about, it is asking, what is the expected growth rate of unsecured loans in FY25? Pardon, friends. As a result of RBI's revised risk weightage. Clear? Okay, so if we talk about the previous question of ours, then Akash, Talwar, Vaibhav, Sheikh, Samuel, everyone is with correct option. That was the correct name, which is Vaidyanath. So my dear friends, it's not Vidyanath, it's Vaidyanath. Okay. Now here we are talking about the next question. It is asking the expected growth rate of the unsecured loans. If we talk about the financial year 25, as a result of RBI's revised risk weightage, RBI has currently revised its risk weightage portion, and there is secured growth rate increment. So what is the expected growth rate regarding the unsecured loans? So firstly, here comes the question, what do we mean by these unsecured loans? A number of people must already be knowing what are unsecured loans. Okay, so unsecured, which is of no security basically. So an unsecured loan, basically, it is of that, it doesn't require collateral. What does it do? It doesn't require any collateral, and it is solely based on our creditworthiness and the financial standing. Okay, see, in these type of courses, in these type of loans, is the lenders will be considering our credit history, our income, and how we can, just plan to use the loan when we decide whether to offer us or them with the unsecured loan. So one of a very good example of these unsecured loans is a student's loan. Okay, like the student loans, personal loans, credit cards, etc. These all fall under these unsecured loans. Clear? So now coming back with the options, it is saying whether the expected growth rate of these unsecured loans ranges in between 15 to 25%, 25 to 35%, 35 to 45%, or 45 to 55%. Anyone is willing to answer? So Purvi is saying option B, Athar B, Amit A, and yes, Purvi is absolutely right, which is given without any collateral. Yes, the example is also personal loans. Good. So the correct option this time, friends, it is option B, that is 25 to 35%. So the expected growth rate of these unsecured loans, if we talk about the financial year 25, it ranges in between 25 to 35%, and RBI's revision of the risk weight for unsecured consumer credit to 125% from 100% will be moderated. The growth of unsecured loans, which is quietly now ranging in between 25 to 35%, and it has come down from an estimated that was previously 35% in the financial year of 24. Clear it is? Now, moving to next question, it is asking, what is the expected growth rate of unsecured loans under co-lending arrangement also in the FY25 as a result of RBI's revised risk weightage? Now, this question might be seeming exactly the copy of the previous one, but no, it is not, because here we are talking about those unsecured loans which fall under the co-lending arrangements. So options are still the same, whether it is 15 to 25%, 25 to 35%, 35 to 45%, or 45 to 55%. So this time it is also ranging it between 25 to 35%. Now both of the things are quietly the same, but if it would be asked in the previous manner or it would be asked in this current manner, the answer is going to be same. The meaning somehow is also going to be same, but you need not to get confused again and again. Okay. So now that's it about it. Coming to the next question. Next question is asking, Which two loan types are expected to increase their share in the co-lending AUM due to the higher risk weights for personal loans? We have to answer what are the two types of loans which are being expected to increase their share in the co-lending AUMs. Why? Because of the higher risk weights for the personal loans. Whether the two types of the loans is option A, that is education and vehicle loans, MSME and home loans, agricultural and gold loans, or corporate and infrastructure loans. What, according to my dear friends, is the correct answer? Anyone is wanting to answer? Okay, Nan is saying it is option A. Riba Kaushik is saying it is option B. Anyone else? No one? How come it be possible? No one is knowing. Just one more person to reply and I will be showing the correct answer. Yes, Purvi is coming with the correct answer. Maybe Purvi is saying it is option A. But dear, it is option B, that is MSME and home loans. So with the recalibration in the growth of personal loans, why? Due to the increased risk weights, the share of personal loans in the co-lending book is expected to decline in the FY25, which particularly makes room for an increased share of MSME and home loans. So, other friends have also answered it to be Kunal Rai is saying option B, Vaibhav is saying option A, and there is one more person whose name is Daydreamer, great Daydreamer. He is also saying correct, it to be option B. Now, coming to the next question, what it is asking us? It is asking, what was the total loan sanction amount by REC in the fiscal year 2023-24? Now, before going through the options, firstly tell me what is this REC? What is REC which is being written here? Anyone is knowing? No one. What is REC? Athar, my dear friend, you might be providing me the correct answer, but my question currently is, what is REC which is being written here? Is it written as recording? What it is? No one is knowing. Yes, Atharv is correct. Quite. He is saying ruler, electric. Yes. Great. Everyone is knowing now. It is great. So REC basically stands for, ruler, electrification corporation limited, my dear friends. Clear it is? So what is it? It is basically, friends, a government-owned company in India that provides financial assistance to the power sector. Okay. And REC is a Navratna Central Public Sector Enterprise which works under the Ministry of Power. So our question was asking us the total loan sanction amount by REC in the fiscal year 2023-24. Whether it is of rupees 1.36 lakh crore, rupees 2.68 lakh crore, rupees 3.59 lakh crores, or rupees 5.09 lakh crore. So Kunal Rai is saying option B, Riba Kaushik is saying option C, Purvi is saying option B, and Atharv is also with option C. So my friends, the correct option this time it is option C, which means rupees 3.59 lakh crores, and REC did sanction a record amount of rupees 3.59 lakh crore in loans during the fiscal year 2023-24. What does it indicate? It indicates a substantial increase in its financial support for the power sector, especially renewable energy projects. So yes, Nan is also correct. That is option C is the correct answer. Coming to the next question, I hope so that no one is having any kind of query regarding the previous questions. Next question, what it is asking us? It is asking, how much did REC's loan disbursements increase in the FY24 if we compare it with FY23, which means if we compare it with the previous year's loan disbursements? So whether it has been increased by 33.66%, 17.13%, 66.72%, or option D, that is 27,371 crore. So Atharv is saying it is option C, that is 66.72%. Okay, 66.72%. Anyone else? Kunal Rai saying option D to be correct answer. Spreading khushi, and I just get so fantasized by the names you guys come with. One is with the name of daydreamer, second is with the name of spreading khushi. I definitely would be expecting new names from you guys. That's an entertaining thing to know. Great. So Reba Kaushik is saying D, spreading khushi is saying option C is correct. Weber Kuthali is saying option C. So my lovely ones, the correct option this one time, it is option C. That is 66.72%, which means, sorry, which means REC's loan disbursements in the FY24 saw a significant rise of 66.72% to rupees 1.61 lakh crore, up from rupees 96,846 crore in the previous fiscal year. What does it showcase? It showcases a robust increase in funding activities as well. Next question. Next question is asking, what is the total value of the stake Bain Capital plans to sell in Axis Bank? Whether it is of it is of $300 million, $429 million, $500 million, or $448 million. Would we wait for 5 more seconds for everyone to reply with the correct option? Okay. Anyone? I'm waiting for your reply. Daydreamer, are you knowing the correct answer? Atharv is saying it is 429. Spreading Kushi B, Nan B, Purvi B. So friends, firstly, please tell me, what is this Bain Capital? Reba is also saying B, Vaibhav is saying B. What is this stake Bain Capital? What it is? Anyone is having any idea? You must be having idea. When you are able to answer it, you must be knowing it. Anyone? What is this? Why are they talking about the stakes? Bain Capital. What is Bain Capital? Okay. No one is knowing. See, this Bain Capital, friends, it is basically a private investment firm. Private investment firm. It basically specializes in a range of asset classes, which includes private equity, venture capital, public equity, credit, real estate, and many more. It was firstly founded in the year of 1984 by partners from the Bain and Company. So yeah, that's great. And it is so vast company that it has its offices on 4 continents and manages approx of $185 billion if we talk about assets. So now I would love to get answers from you guys. Then I would be getting and asking one more question from you. No one else is aligned to reply. No issues. Okay, great. Kunal is saying B. Kunal is saying B. Atharv is saying maybe AMC company. Srijan is saying correct. Vaibhav is saying correct. Okay. So yes, here the correct option is option B. That is $429 million. So this Bain Capital basically intends to sell its entire stake in Axis Bank for $429 million, which marks a significant divestiture from the bank since its initial investment in the November 2017. So, Athar, its initial investments were in the month of November, that is of year 2017. Now, tell me quickly, who is the current CEO of Axis Bank's current CEO's name I want and its headquarter? Two of the things I want you guys to answer as soon as possible. Anyone is knowing? You must be knowing. It is a common thing, a static portion thing. Who is the current CEO of Axis Bank along with the headquarters of Axis Bank? Both of things. Do reply me in a single manner. Anyone is knowing it? No one is knowing it. Oh God. Spreading Khushi is spreading Khushi by saying that his name is Amitabh Chaudhary. Okay. Axis Bank CEO's name. Anyone else? Where are the headquarters? Okay, Khushi. And where are the headquarters? Tell this quickly. CEO's name when we talk about Axis Bank. His name is Amitabh Chaudhary. And where are the headquarters? Are the headquarters of Axis Bank in Mumbai? Is it Mumbai? Yes, great. Prabhat Tripathi is saying one more thing. It's tagline to be Dil Se Open. Nice. Coming to the, yes, Mumbai, Maharashtra it is, Prabhat Tripathi. Coming to the next question, it is asking, what is the total exposure of British international investment to India? We have to tell the total exposure of BII to India. Anyone? The correct option to be, here are the options that are $500 million, $1 billion, $2 billion, or is it $3 billion? Would be waiting for your answers now. See, this BII, it has provided few investments if we talk about certainly in India. So here we have to answer what is the total amount, the exact amount of its exposure of its investment. Anyone? Yeah, great. You guys are correct. It to be option C, that is $2 billion, which means this British international investment, it has a total exposure of around $2 billion in India to India. What does it reflect, friends? It reflects its strong commitment to support the country's financial services sector, affordable housing finance, and MSME spaces. Three of these at the same time. Great. Everyone was correct this time also. Like Nan was correct, Webhub was correct, every damn person. That's great to know. Now coming to the next question, it is asking, in which of the following sectors is BII looking to make innovative debt structures to support growth? We just came up with the fact that BII, it has provided investments to India. Now this question is asking the name of that exact sector into which BII is currently aligned to invest and work further. Okay, so whether it is technology startups, whether it is large corporations, MSME sector, or BII is aligned into the education sector. Anyone is okay? 2, 3 have answered. Great. Atharv is saying MSME and women. Riba is saying option C. Spreading Khushi is saying option C. Sandeep Mishra option C. So the correct option this time, yes, it is option C, which is MSME sector. So BII, it is exploring innovative debt structures, specifically in the MSME sector. Why? Why? A big why. Just to support companies in expanding their loan books further, this approach demonstrates BII's focus. Basically, its focus on facilitating growth and sustainability within this crucial segment of the Indian economy. So yes, Nan, Sandeep, Spreading Khushi, Purvi, Riba, everyone is saying correct. That is option C. Now talking about next question, what it is asking us, it is asking which two banks conducted India's first credit default swap trade under the new RBI guidelines. We have to tell the name of the banks, pardon, the two banks which have conducted this serious trade. What is it? It is the credit default swap, the very first credit default swap trade under the new RBI guidelines. Whether the name of these two banks is ICICI Bank and HDFC Bank, SBI and HSBC, SBI and Standard Chartered Bank India, or is it Axis Bank and Citibank? Would be waiting for your reply. Okay. Okay, you have replied. Great to know. Okay. So few have replied. The two names to be option C. A number of you are correct. That is State Bank of India and Standard Chartered Bank of India. So yes, everyone over here, that is Prabhat, Nan, Purvi, everyone is saying it to be correct. Now tell me one more thing. What is this credit default swap trade? What is it? If I ask you to define, how can you define it in a short manner? Write it out in the comment section. What is credit default swap trade? Anyone? Okay, one of my friend has answered it correctly. See, if we talk particularly about CDS trade, then a credit default swap, what is it? It is kind of a financial contract that allows, pardon, what does it do? It allows an investor to exchange their credit risk with another investor. And it is basically a way to protect against potential losses from a borrower defaulting on a loan. There are few features of this CDS also. Like when we talk about credit default swap, then it can be settled with a cash payment or by physically delivering the reference obligations. So yeah, that's it about this question. The correct option with this question was option C. That was State Bank of India and Standard Chartered Bank India. Coming to the next question, what it is asking, give me a second, friends. Yes, it is asking what was the value of the pioneering credit default swap, which is CDS trade in India by State Bank of India and Standard Chartered Bank India. We have to tell the value of this pioneering CDS trade in India, which was firstly conducted in between SBI and the Standard Chartered Bank India, whether it is of 100 crore, rupees 100 crore, rupees 15 crore, rupees 20 crore, or rupees 25 crore. So yes, my friend Nan did answer it already when we were talking about the previous question. He already answered it to be 25 crore, which is option D. Atharv is saying 25 crore and Aditya is saying, Aditya Solanki is with also option D. Purvi D, Sandeep D, Riba B. So the correct option this time, my friends, it is option D. That is rupees 25 crore, which basically means that this landmark CDS trade between SBI and Standard Chartered Bank India was being valued at rupees 25 crore. And this transaction basically underscores the evolution of credit risk management tools in the Indian financial markets. Clear it is? Now coming to the next question, it is asking, why did the RBI decline Annapurna Finance application for a universal bank license? Due to Annapurna's lack of experience in banking, option B, concerns over its ability to diversify beyond microfinance loans, Annapurna's refusal to accept the small finance bank option, Annapurna's financial instability. What might be the correct and exact and the optimum reason according to you guys? Because the fact RBI has declined Annapurna Finance's application for being an universal bank license, to get this license of acting as an universal bank. So Riba is saying option B, Purvi saying option C, Athar B, Spreading Khushi is saying option B. Great. Anyone else is aligned to answer? Okay. No one. So the correct answer, friends, it is option B, which means RBI has declined Annapurna Finance's application for a universal bank license because of concerns over its ability to diversify beyond microfinance loan. Okay. So, yeah, that's about it. And if we talk about what is exactly an universal bank, what do we mean by an universal bank? Then universal banking is basically a system in which banks provide a wide variety of comprehensive financial services, which includes basically like tailored to retail, commercial, investment services, everything at the same time. Like there is retail marketing, okay, wholesale banking, investment banking, everything. So a bank that offers you retail, wholesale and investment banking services under a single roof or under one roof. I guess this particular question was also clear to everyone. And as our session has come to an end, I would love to ask everyone to meet to me here again, that is for the day of tomorrow. Tomorrow also we would be meeting here and covering more number of questions and proceeding from the next question of ours. So till then, signing off, Pragya this side. Have a nice day, everyone. And I hope everyone is studying very good and hardly. So till then, thank you.